So the stream should be up and running for you folks now. Appreciate it. Appreciate you joining, anyone that is watching. Let me get a couple of more things going here. Going to play with some different things tonight. We had talked last time we were working on Torchlight 2. And we were playing it in we had gotten the sound working. We had some trouble with the sound, kind of all at the same time. My camera a little bit there. Try to center myself a little bit. Anyway, had some problems with it. We were running Torchlight 2 through Wine, but there was a big announcement at the Game Developers Conference this past week, and one of them was kind of predictable as far as that goes. Is Steam announced a big push for their Steam box, their Steam OS stuff, which a lot of folks had been anxious about, wondering whether it was going to get picked back up. Hadn't been a lot of development work going on it lately, but boy, they really kind of released the floodgates. Announced a lot of things coming to it here shortly. Don't know how much work is actually going to happen on the Steam box anymore, but certainly Steam OS they're pushing for, and there were several products being released that would run Steam OS stuff. So sounds like, come on guys, they're getting their little foothold in, getting our Linux gaming in by if a bunch of different people offer boxes that can run the Steam OS that people can use as a more flexible, more open source console, we can possibly, really make some headway there, and I think that's going to be awesome. Get more use out there, get more games going. It's a lovely thing indeed. So we got some games, and one of them was, ironically enough, Torchlight 2 is now released on Steam for Linux. So I've downloaded it, and we'll be trying that out here in just a little bit. I had that announcement just came out, or at least I just found out about it yesterday, and I had previously announced or talked to folks that I was going to do a game called Zero AD, which is actually a truly native Linux program, kind of very much along the lines of Age of Empires. Seems fun, quick, enjoyable, so we'll be giving that one a try as well. And I am going to bring up for you, let me see here, and I thought I had it already, so I apologize. Had a couple of last minute things going that I'm not as prepared as I normally like to be, but this stuff happens when we do these things. I wanted to show off. Where was that? I wanted to show off the announcement here for all the new things coming to Steam. Coming to Steam OS. Steam Universe is expanding in 2014. That's what I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Okay, so let me put this up on the screen so that you guys can actually see it, so I'm not just talking about something that you guys can't actually see. And there we go. Now you should be able to see what I'm talking about. So these are some of all the new devices that they're talking about coming out. Let me move the penguins out of the way a little bit. Now I'd move the penguins up, and you'll see why hopefully here pretty soon. I almost have it working to where I can show follows and donations or bookmarks or sorry, follows or subscriptions in Linux on the stream, which I noticed very few of the Linux streamers are doing. It is kind of difficult. The biggest problem is that we don't have a chroma key, so it's difficult for us to actually have something that doesn't show on the screen all the time, especially if it's a live something, and we don't have a browser that some of the Windows guys get to use. Stuff's in development. In fact, actually, the OBS developer guy says 0.9 is the version that will likely support the CLR browser, or at least chroma key in its raw format. And that is due out hopefully in the next few weeks. He wouldn't promise a date, wouldn't give us a firm date, but it looks like probably within the next few weeks we'll have that. That'll make it easier for us to do our alerts and show them off to you guys, and that's why the penguins had been moved. So it was a cheat I was going to use. But anyway, so they're talking about the new Steam controller, the Steam Link, which links to your television system from your computer, kind of using the same technology that they already have existing. For instance, I can play on my Linux computer. I can stream a game that I'm playing live. That the game is actually being processed on my Windows computer, so it looked like I was running it on Linux, even though I really wasn't. It's actually just doing a video scrape and sending it back and forth. So same technology, bang, you've got the Steam Link, right? A nice little box so you can hook it up to your television and run the game from your computer in your bedroom while you're sitting in your television and on your 70-inch giant humongous screen, and play your Steam games. Play Civilization Beyond Earth. Play Torchlight 2, as we will be showing a little bit, or Zero AD. So pretty cool stuff there. Steam machines, of course. There's Alienware really getting into it. A few other different companies are getting into making those, so that they're going to give you a Steam OS box, basically a Linux box in a set-top unit that you can use to displace your or augment your Xbox or PlayStation. And then finally, Steam VR. It seems like everything at the GDC this year was all about the new VR investments and changes being made on behalf of on behalf of virtual reality stuff through Steam and the guys over at Facebook who are working on developing all that good stuff. Then the last little bit was all your favorite games. So they announced a whole bunch of different games that are upcoming towards SteamOS. Batman Arkham Knight, Dying Light. Some of these are already in existence as far as I can get them now and put them in Linux. Besiege, I saw a guy playing that earlier today. It looked pretty cool. Counter-Strike. And there was a big list that they had shown. Shadows of Mordor is coming. XCOM Enemy Unknown is already out. Borderlands, the pre-sequel, is already out. Total War. Attila is coming. So just tons and tons and tons of games coming for us on Steam for Linux. And it feels fantastic, guys. We're going to be able to do some stuff on Linux that they haven't been, that we've been talking about doing for a long time. So really cool. Guys, this is the GTG Global Total Gaming Network. And we are from Grievance. My name is Khanne, and I do this little Linux stream, and I wanted to let folks know about that so that I can support Linux gaming, because I think it's important that we get away from these closed source gaming machines. Get into something open sourced. Keep things competitive, keep things honest. Trying to steer the industry from the hardware or from the gaming platform. Let the industry create, and we'll figure out a way around it. That to me is what open source gaming is about. So there's that kind of that big announcement for the year, and